Hi everyone. Welcome to Raw Resin. Today I'm gonna go ahead and pour this rose relief tray from into resin. I was saying on the other video how intricate the details is. I'm not going to go in and try to paint any of the flowers. I'm going to just pour it. I think I'm going to use two colors to pour. I'll show you which ones in a second. I've already got my resin set out, ready to mix. But I'm going to use the two colors, Dianca Pours Love Bite, and then this Tecaroos Luster Blue. This is a matte mold, so it's not going to come out shiny, to come out matte, but yet I know it'll come out pretty. And I'm going to put more of the Love Bite than I am the blue, but let me get my resin mixed up and ready to go, and I'll be right back. Alright, everyone, I'm back. I still have my stuff in the pressure pot. I mean, not pressure pot, but vacuum chamber. And as soon as it gets through bubbling, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I just got this out of the vacuum chamber, and I'm gonna start pouring. There's not gonna be a rhyme or reason how I pour. I'm just basically gonna pour some of this, pour some of that, just whatever I feel like pouring at that second to be how I pour. So here I go.
I did get all the pieces of string silicone right here, and now I'm going to go to gas my resin here, so that way it doesn't add bubbles when I pour it in this. Come along with me.
Y'all may hear the Resiner's air purifier in the background. It's on to help with the Vox. I don't want to wear the mask anymore, so we use the air purifier. And you may hear my son in the background. He's currently recording a video to put on YouTube also. I think I may have worked out how I can put this in my pressure pot. I put me like a baking rack thing that's slotted in. Hopefully it'll keep my mold from getting sucked in and damaged. And I'm not going to put that much air in it, that much pressure. I don't want to, really risk a lot, but I don't really want it to cure in the Resiner's machine either. So, but mostly now I'm going to pour this Love Bite, because I've already got a good bit of blue, and I'm going to try to open up the sides here to let this run down in. And sorry, I keep hitting my camera stand. I have it's on a arm thing that's hooked on my desk, so it's gets hit, I got to get some other kind of stand, that way I can keep it out of my way. I am going to take, if I can find it, yeah, here it is, my dotting tool. I'm going to go down very gently around the sides to help make sure I did get down in there good. And the back side has a farther area down because it's a piece that comes up and sticks off the back of the tray. I know some of you may have seen it. I did mean to kind of show it before I poured, but I did forget that. Alright, let me go take the lid off of my pot to go set my mold in, and then I'll finish pouring the last little bit and go along the edges. So I'll be right back. Okay, I have that in the pressure pot. I didn't put a lot of air on it. I did put it on that rack, and I only put like 20 pounds of pressure. I don't want to put too much. I do think that'll be okay. And I brought over a couple more molds that was recently made. Another hair of mine on it. This one is a leaf and a star that were made, and then this one here, which this one doesn't look nice, but I'm just gonna check it out. It's a sunflower, I think it is. It may be some other kind of flower. And then this is a bee. So I'm gonna pour these and see how these turn out. And I'm gonna pour a little bit of the blue here on the bee, and then a little blue here inside of the flower. Then I think the rest I'm gonna do in purple. Well, Love Bite. I call it purple because it looks sort of purple to me. And I do hope these come out good. I'm hoping this comes out, because I did try to, well, me and my son here tried to make another mold, which we had some that did come out good, but then there was another one, and I knew at the time we would potentially have problems getting it out of the mold because we used the 15A, and I was like, nah, but we poured it. I let him pour it anyway with the 15A. I didn't say anything, and then once it cured, couldn't get the flower I was molding out of the mold. I tried to cut it out. We couldn't even cut it all out. And then for some reason, the mold, the silicone itself stuck to the actual flower, which is odd because it didn't do it in all spots, all areas. It only done it in the one, well, not the one, but the bottom area. And it shouldn't have, because it was all made out of the same thing. So, but it still stuck to it, and it still has silicone stuck to it. I was going to try to go ahead and pull it off and use anyway, but I didn't. We just left it. He tried some. We did get a lot cut off, but yeah, it was too much once we realized it was actually stuck to the mold. There was no need in even trying anymore to get it loose. And then, so I'm like, I'm not going to, there's certain things I won't try, and we'll never try in 15A again. So I had also purchased the 0A, And that's what these molds were made with, was the 0. And they came out pretty easy. The mold, the silicone didn't stick to these, either one of these. It does have the little stem down in there. Try to make sure I get some resin down into that. Yeah, looks like I made a mess of it though, because I over poured, but it was so thin. This too, over poured. Be alright. Now I have some left over. I'm not sure what I can pour. Oh yeah, I have an idea. Let me take my glove off and get this tape and put some, well, could do the butterfly. Well, no, because it's still, well, might not be too dark. Let me pour in this anyway. Do the butterfly. Because I don't want to have to drag out the tape gun and put a piece of tape on the other mold. Okay, the one I'm going to pour is this butterfly mold. It's from Bond Crafters. I'm not going to pour it here on camera because I don't really have that much room. I love this color though. It is a very pretty color. I think I will put my butterfly in my Resiner's curing machine though, to cure it. I done shut up my pressure pot. So, that's going to be all for right now, until after this stuff gets cured. And after, sorry, I keep eating my camera. After it gets cured, I'll be back to do the demold. For me, it's going to be several hours, even maybe tomorrow, because I may just leave the one mold in the pressure pot till tomorrow. So, but when I come back, you know, y'all will see the demold. But for y'all, it should only be a second. I'll be back. And I'm back here to do the demold of the butterfly, the rose relief tray, and out of my 2 homemade molds. I'm going to start with this one first. This was a little maple leaf. Pop it loose. I had the mold stuck to it right there. Now, that came out pretty good. The little maple leaf. I can't see how good y'all could see it. Maybe slap up on it a little where I can see. Yeah, it's a little maple leaf. I like it. It is not real thick though. I mean, it's okay up through here for the thickness, which that part of that I think I over poured. That you have to be really gentle with it, and I knew I was gonna have a bubble. I could see it, but I had a little bubble here in the stem. Now let's try the star. I also got overpour on the star. But, you know, I just wanted to see how they were going to come out anyway. Come on, don't pull loose. There we go. I have some overpour right here, which I can cut that off. But it came out pretty good. Let's see if I can see closer. Oh yeah, I got a couple little, well, holes on the ends because I didn't want to make sure it was poured all the way, but I'll have to check that out again later. Alright, and this was a bee and a flower, I think. I don't remember. The air purifier is pretty loud. I can hear it over a lot. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, the blue ran, and I got some holes, it looks like, you know, at the ends. But, so I can see where I definitely need to do some trimming on the flower. But that's the flower. But I poured the blue and then I poured the purple over it, so I knew it was going to run. Then the bee. While I'm unmolding, I'd like to ask you, if you're watching my video, if you can subscribe, like, and share. Once we start getting up where we're able to, we're going to start doing giveaways. I think once we hit 100, we'll start doing a giveaway. We'll put up a giveaway. But yeah, bee came out pretty good. I do have a hole here, and I need to do some trimming. But that looks pretty good. I think it'll be a pretty mold. I need to, you know, watch how I pour it. Like maybe next time do put on some micas or color shift or something there. Okay, now I'm going to do the butterfly. Again, now this mold here I got from Bond Crafters. It should be good and dry. Yeah. I'd poured the last little bit of blue in, but that's the newest pour on that butterfly from Bond Crafters. Is that silicone? It might be. Yeah, that's what that is. But I love the sparkle on it. As you can see, sparkly. Okay, now I'm gonna pull out this pour. This was the rose relief tray. I mean, it's possible that I may have some bubbles because I didn't really go around it really well. It did do okay in the pressure pot and in the vacuum. Well, I didn't put the mold in the vacuum, but I did put it in the pressure pot. Go on. Alright, now let me try the demold of this. Let me put on my gloves just in case. It's a matte mold. I know I really don't have to worry as much about it, but you know, it's my mold, so, and I don't want it to ruin, so I'm gonna go ahead and glove up for this. And I do have a couple videos I need to edit to get ready to go on. It's just I haven't been feeling too good. Okay, now, sorry. Alright, back to my demold. Come on. Come on loose. Yeah. I might have to hold this so I have more room. Gloves too big, they want to slide off my hands. Okay, it's out. Let's see. Might be some holes here along the bottom, if I can tell. Oh yeah, hole right here. I can't, yeah, and there's a hole there. Okay, I think this came out pretty good though. I didn't do anything with that flower. Yeah, wow. I don't even see any holes here in the middle. And around, I only see, I mean, I can't tell if those are holes inside there. I mean, that's a possibility, but it could also be the flower. I think I probably need my glasses to really actually see better. But I know I do have a hole here along the bottom. I don't think it looks pretty good. And again, this mold here for this was from Into Resin. I actually love this tray. I don't like so much blue. I think I got too much blue, so next time I pour, I think I'll change it up a little more and maybe not put the blue. Maybe just try the Love Bite, or, you know, maybe something else. Yeah, still don't, I'll have to look at it, you know, really more. Oh, that might, yeah, that might, yeah, there's a hole right here. So yeah, right there. It's a tiny hole though. Not even really noticeable. But I know it's there. But this was for me anyways. But let me know what you think in the comments, if you think I did pretty good, because I really didn't try to pay attention to the detail on the roses. I just wanted to kind of do my first pour and see what it was going to come out like, to see my areas I really need to work on. But I guess that's going to be all really for this video. That was all the demold. I got this rose relief tray, my butterfly, my bee, and my others. But again, I want to ask you, please subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and like and share would greatly be appreciated. And if you would, you know, let me know what you think about my tray in the comments, or let me know if you have any Into Resin molds, which one's your favorite. Maybe I might want to check them out and see how they're doing, you know, how they'll come out for me, or at least look at it and see if it's something I might like for myself. And like I said, before in the beginning of the video, Into Resin has the top-notch molds. They're really quality molds. They're not cheaply made. You have plenty of thickness for your walls. They're not lightweight. They have a lot of detail, and most of them are pretty easy to demold. But that's all it. And I'll see you on the next. Bye.